Hey everybody! How we doing? Oh wow, we're getting... There we go. It pays to check your angles. Who cares? It's Friday, guys. Let's see. Get out of this. I know I'm live. Imagine that. Now my phone's telling me. Let's see. Can we hear and see okay? I can see you kinda in the chat. We're just gonna say cool. Alright. What is happening, everybody? It's been a while because I'm not gonna lie, I kinda got messed up between Sunday and Monday because of the long weekend thing. Cat, hang on. You need to go. There you go. Okay. So I kind of got messed up from Sunday to Monday, and basically the reason for that was because obviously Monday, with being a holiday, kind of messed everything up. So I'm not going to make excuses or anything. I just flat out got my days mixed up. So that's why I wasn't on Monday. Nothing happened, nothing like that. I did have a fun time on Island Aquatic Stream. That was a really fun time. Definitely want to do that again. Hopefully next time I have other tanks clean and ready to go. That was just kind of on the spot thing, which we all know I love on the spot. But no, I had a great time with those guys. They're really cool. They asked a lot of questions, and you know, it's not the same questions you always get asked. So I was like, wow, you know, that was kind of cool. But that's enough about that. Let me get through the chat and see who all's here. See who I'm talking to today. Looks like, first and foremost, why do I never have this ready? Anywho and way. Hi. All right. What's up, Patty? How we doing? Good seeing you. Good seeing you. Kyle Jaded doesn't have an intro, but he needs one. What's happening, buddy? How we doing? No, you are not first tonight. Patty is quick on the draw. You gotta really work to beat Patty. She's usually first. Let's see. Sharkfin Adventures. What's happening, Sharkfin? How we doing? Good seeing ya. Misa, what's going on? What's happening? Says, gonna be lurking at work. Oh, that sucks. But hey, at least you're here. Rico Stan. I feel like the name Metalheads has something to braces and knob gobblers. I got a joke I want to say, but I'm just not going to say it. But it has to do with braces. Funny you should mention that. Remind me at the clash. Maybe I'll remember it.
Probably not.
What's happening, Rico? Good seeing you, buddy. I can't wait to hang out with you again. That's going to be so much fun. Rico says, Jess, where are you? Come out and play. Let's see. She's making sure the...
I am playing.
She's making sure the cable nibblers don't, destroy things while I'm live, because that's what happens.
They like to attack the corpse.
Let's see. Silver Creeks is in the house. What's happening, buddy? How we doing? Tommy? See, Tommy. I keep wanting to call him Timmy.
Timmy! Sorry.
It's not the same. Oh, yes. It is still very blue, except for what's growing in. So, we knew that was going to happen. But you know what? I'm kind of digging it. I want to see what happens as the white comes out. It could be interesting, or look like utter shit. I don't know. Sketty Nona's in the house. What's up, Sketty? How we doing? How we doing? Let's see. Oh, the one and only Oscars. June made it in. What's happening, June? How are you? Good seeing you. Let's see. Looks like AV's good. AV's good. Awesome. Good. Because I was just going with it. So. Rico feels like he's at an Amish rave. Well, yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of glad this part's growing back in. Peplin Creeks, what's happening, Peplin? What's going on, buddy? Good seeing you. Cheating on Jess with Smurfette or what? Well, you know, I said sit on my face, and well, okay. See, you can't take me there.
You gotta tell the story.
Gonna go. Oh, the story.
Yeah,
The
from
story.
when we were at Disturbed.
Oh, so we went to the Disturbed concert last weekend, and at the end of the show, everybody was migrating out, which sucked.
Yes.
But we decided to hit the restrooms before we hit the highway, which was a great idea. So we're standing there waiting on the ladies to come out because they take longer. And some woman comes up to me and goes, "What'd you do, lick a Smurf?" And I turn around and I said, "What?" Because I could hardly hear it. She said, "What'd you do, lick a Smurf?" I said, "No, I ate it." She wasn't expecting that. And then immediately after that, some drunk guy said he loved it, and he looked like he was going to say something else, and forgot that quickly and just kind of stumbled away. Which I'm like, all right, cool, thanks.
You forgot to mention the part where you wanted me to write Smurf on my shirt.
Oh yes, so when that woman made that comment to me, I had an epiphany, and I said, you know. If somebody asks me, "Did you lick a Smurf?" I'm going to say, "No, I ate a Smurf," and then I'm going to have her write Smurf on the shirt that she's wearing. And be like the Peter Pumpkin Eater thing.
Yeah.
It's just, see, this, thankfully, the parental advisory is up there.
Yep.
3G, how you doing, buddy? Good seeing you. Yes, we have to change this subject now.
Who said that?
Me. Vinoski, what's happening, buddy? How you doing? Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. Nathan Hovey's in the house. What's up, Nathan? How you doing? Lurking in a bit? All right, well, we'll give you some audio stuff. Coral Works. Who isn't there, or who isn't here? That's the real question. Well, probably a bigger list of who's not. Let's see. SWFL Treasure Detecting. What's happening? How you doing? In the house. What's up? Good seeing you. Craig's Catfish Cave. G'day, mate. What are you doing, buddy? How you doing? How you doing? It's morning where you're at, I think. Yeah. See, don't mind me. Just on critter control.
I can't watch them all. Missy. It's Missy.
You don't want to collect the whole set?
I have the whole set.
No, now you do.
In my lap.
Good seeing you, buddy. How you doing? Facebook user says, "Sup, brother? What's happening? How you doing? Good seeing you. I don't see the wheelchair, so it's not Trevor."
Well, he said an emoji.
Yeah. Bruiser CB, how you doing? Good seeing you. Good seeing you. Let's see. Nathan says, "If anyone saw my post on here, but I had a nice surprise when I got home today, so I put a catfish in the 50 gallon to save them from the Oscars. Well, it decided it wanted to snack. Ooh. Ouch. That's never good when you have to do that. Let's see. Florida Fish Rescue, what's happening? They are they're dealing with, you know, the last hurricane that come through. I couldn't even pronounce that one's name. It was just weird. But
Yeah.
thankfully, looks like they made it out okay. But still been very busy with cleanup and all that. So it's good seeing you. Thanks for spending the time with us, though. I've been catching your TikToks. I've been watching.
All right. Which one of you three farted?
That was not me, I can honestly say.
That's why I said one of these three just let one rip and it is
Let's see.
foul.
Yeah, you wanted them. Salient Aquatics, what's up, Jesse? How we doing, buddy? Oh, I gotta do it again. I gotta do it again. Now I gotta find it. Yeah, I wish there was a way you could put the videos you gotta find quick on. Anyways.
Garcia Aquatics here!
What's happening, Beto? How we doing, buddy? Good seeing you. Good seeing you. And thank you for the text earlier. I appreciate that. Let's see. So the chat just like went on me. I have no idea where I was at. Let's see. We're just gonna have to back up a minute. There we are. Okay. All right. Okay. We're good. I think. Yeah. Dun, dun. Lady Metalhead. Who the hell is that? Oh, that's weird.
Never heard of that bitch.
Huh. She said here something about a good time. Click here.
Wow.
Cheater. You're sitting like right there.
I'm on critter control.
M&C Aquatics dropping in for a sec to show the channel some support. Well, thank you, buddy. Thanks for popping in. And I need to talk to you because I think we got some things that are ready to go. So we need to figure that logistic part out.
It's the shipping part.
Basically, I need your address. But you can PM that. You don't have to. Wow, so this new soap I used, my hands look dirty, but... Well, that one is. Huh. Okay. What? I mean... Anyways, it's a project at work. Jeff Kane, what's up, Jeff Kane? How we doing, buddy? How we doing? Good seeing you. Fish Fam Link's in the house. What's up, Fish Fam? Let's see. So Tommy's asking if Vibes is here. I haven't seen him yet. He might be here because I'm slow. Jeremy, what's up, buddy? Good seeing you. Good seeing you. Gabriel's Glass Boxes. What's happening, Gabriel? How we doing? Long time no see. Oh, there's the emoji. Trevor's in the house. What's happening, buddy? Let's see. Liquid Zoo only fins. We need to see proof of life from Jess. Well, you're going to have to go back a little bit, but you can see that. Someone was asking about her earlier. Well, she is sitting over there.
I'm here.
How'd my hand get that damn dirty?
I'm on critter control.
It looks... It's not that... The hell? Let's see. Jimmy P, what's up, buddy? Oh, Coral's wearing headphones and apparently I'm yelling. Sorry, dude. Can someone trace this comment and tell me where I am? Face blue, smiling. Well, you know, it's a thing. Your monitor is failing, and that's why my beard looks like it's blue. But all the other colors are fine.
Don't tell him that.
Let's see. Florida Fish Rescue, we're okay. I hit the hardest 50 miles above us. Well, hey, I mean, there were some trees I saw in one video that were looking like the wrong gust hit them and they were going. So I'm glad nothing like that happened. Beta Aquatics, what's up, Beta? How we doing? Good seeing you. All right, I think there's a slight possibility that I might be caught up. I just maybe just might. I think I am. I think I am. I think, therefore I am. Therefore I shall. Ultimately I will. That was full philosophical. I said it. I was having trouble saying that word earlier today. Long story short, we don't need to get into details. But, yeah. So, I'm going to bring the metal cam up. That's what I call the tank camera now. It's called metal cam. And, you know, I'm always bringing this tank up. But I figured I'll just bring some old friends up. We haven't seen them in a while, huh? So, we'll just pop this one up there and see what happens. And then I'll spend 15 minutes trying to figure the screen out. And that didn't work. And that definitely didn't work. Nothing works. Well, that's, you know what? That's good enough for me. So I haven't had the 150 up in a while. I figured I'd put a weird angle into it too. But as you can see, everybody's happy and healthy in there. They're actually probably mad at me because I didn't feed them today. But they're doing fine. Still don't have Frankie back over here yet. I'm still working with this one. But he's over in the 125 and he's back to eating normally again, or somewhat normally. The African cichlids absolutely hate being stuck in a half of their tank, but they'll survive. So until that one's ready, he's stuck over there until that one's ready. So, but I'm loving how much brighter the tank is. I just wish it was right. So, you know, I've been doing the whole cheating and dipping filters in there and all that good crap and putting bacteria in it and everything. And it's a tank of mine. So it's got to be stubborn. Because that's just how it is. But we'll get it there. It's almost. It's not far from being ready, so when it is, though, we'll do the old ritual of putting Frankie back over there, and he'll be fine. But he's doing just fine over there. I like the way he's colored up on that sand, so I may just, you know, put some more of that in there, and then we'll see what happens. But everybody in this one's doing great. I have a shit ton of hair algae in the cube to get out. I was going to put that one on tonight, but I was like, I don't wanna. Let's see. Facebook user, good morning. I'm guessing. Good morning. I don't know. You got me there. You got me at a loss, Facebook user. But hey, good morning. Oh man, FFR has a fish pool rescue tomorrow, so you should get to see Kenny and I get filthy in the sun. Nice. Oh, it's Joe. Hey, Joe. What's up, Joe?
He said good morning.
Well, he might have just woke up. Let's see. Okay, now my phone's going off. Anywho, anyways. So, not much fish-related stuff going on, other than just getting that thing ready to rock. I still have the lights that I took off of this tank that I'm going to put on the 90-gallon with the Red Devils. Oh, yeah, that's definitely Joe. He's flipping you off.
Ah.
And I've got what, one light's gonna go on the 90 gallon, the other light will probably go on the 55 because that light took a shit. Imagine that. And then got to get prepped for Groot to make his debut into the show.
Yeah.
Make his debut into the fish show.
Boy.
It's going to be the first time I've ever personally entered a fish in. I'm not expecting to win anything. I just want to do it for fun. Plus, anybody that watches us might actually say, "Hey, cool! I get to see one of your fish,
He's a beautiful
like in
fish,
person." So he's huge,
though. He's beautiful.
and you know, I can't wait to take him in there and show him off. I mean, and then next year I might just take Galactus. So I got to work with him though. Mike loves aquatics. Yo, what's up, Josh? Loved having you on the stream last week. Well, good. I appreciate you guys having us, and I mean, I can't wait to do that again. That was definitely fun. So, but thank you for popping in and showing some love. And can't wait to. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna meet at the Clash, aren't we? Because that's gonna be fun.
I think they
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what I like about the Clash, man. It's and you guys have heard me drone on about this for forever, that the Clash is more personable, in my opinion. I have more fun there. My fans, viewers, fans, whatever you want to. But I enjoy getting to meet everybody and hang out. And I mean, it's not something like you're being rushed through a line. Like, okay, sign here, take a picture, click, good, now gone. No, it's not like that there. It's not like that at all. It's not like that at Aquashell either. Well, mostly. But
depends on who's doing the meet and greet.
yeah, it depends on that. But it's definitely a fun time. You know, and the Clash is. You can sit there and hang out and chit chat and show each other pictures or videos or whatever projects you're doing. Oh, hey, here's what I'm doing, da 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 da. And then who knows, you might wind up in a video. Ask me how I know. But it's a fun time, man. It really is. Joe's asking, what is the Clash? It's the Keystone Clash, Joe, and you should go. It's a fun time.
Morgantown, Pennsylvania. Less than 2 weeks away.
Yep, Morgantown, Pennsylvania. Is it live on YouTube? There will be lives, pretty much all weekend.
For people attending,
You'll
yes.
have random people walking through. Then there's scheduled lives. So Friday night we're doing one from there. I'm sure we're probably gonna crash somebody's live stream too, because it's kind of my thing.
Jason for sure.
Definitely Jason. But yeah, I don't remember who I walked in on last year, but they weren't
Jason.
having it. No, it wasn't Jason.
Oh.
It was like right when we got there. I think Rico was showing us where it was. I was like, oh, okay, and I just grabbed the door, walked in. It's like, oh, hi. Oh, okay. They were like, oh, we're good. We're just finishing up. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Well, sorry, I guess.
Okay.
Is this particular stream on YouTube? Yes. It better be. I'm streaming from the Facebooks and the YouTube, Joe. It's the same thing I do every week. Patty says, make sure you visit me in the parking lot. That's because Patty's got a lot of bunny stuff. I have not forgot about that, Patty. And thank you again, by the way.
Yeah,
Let's
we
see.
literally have not ordered anything for Bun Bun because of that.
Yep.
So
He's not starving, but we're not ordering
he's not
supplies
low on
yet.
anything either because we make sure we're stocked up. But
Let's see. I'm so glad I got the waterproof mattress cover. Bloody cat's knocking over everything. There's a waterproof mattress cover?
Yeah.
Huh.
Covered. That doesn't. That's just the mattress cover to keep the mattress from getting.
Oh, I got you.
It's almost like a cover that you would put on one for a kid that wets the bed.
Ah.
But it's probably way better technology now than what it was back then.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. All right. So, yes, the Clash is coming. I don't know why I did that in the microphone. Sorry. It's just a force of habit.
What? No, I'm just kidding. I said I'm kidding.
Anyway. So, it's Friday. It's fishing gears. We've had a half an hour of fish talk. Now we get to the gear talk. You want to see what my weeks consisted of? And yes, believe it or not, I am having a blast at this. But it just kind of sucks when you put something on and then you have to take it back off because the other part you're trying to put on won't fit. So here's the deal. Here's what we're doing. Trevor's 05 Hummer. We had heads from a different engine, same size, same 6-liter, just newer. We had those heads sent off. We had them sent down to Ligenfelser, had them poured and polished, and then brought up, and they put larger springs in because we put a taller cam in it, which wound up, had to pull the oil pan and do some other stuff to it too, because that's how you get the pump screen off. But anyway, so the plan initially was, well, it's all a 6-liter. It's just bolt off, bolt on, and no problem. We'll be up and running by Wednesday latest. Yeah, that's not the case. And well, I'll let this video explain that. All right, so today is Wednesday, and I wanted to hear the Hummer run today, but I'll show you where we're at right now. We're right here. So, the problem that we had was we didn't do our homework. These heads off the 09 6-liter have the rectangle ports. We had the old Cathedral. So, that intake, no working. That one off of an 09, not going to work either. So I'm waiting on a couple goodies from Jegs to get here. Tee. This thing's going to kick ass. So, figured might as well just do it right, I guess. So, but anyways, as you can see, I did do some degreasing, and look, part numbers. I'll be damned. Yeah, I still got some more wiping down to do here, but she's coming together eventually. I talk too much.
No, not you.
So, as you can see from the video there, we ran into some snags. Later, found out there are ways around things, but it's too late now. So, long story short, when you're going to do something like this, pay attention. We didn't know. We didn't know. So, we figured, okay, it's a 6-liter. It's the same damn engine. They're all LS's. It's fine. Well, it's not fine. And there's probably somebody going, dude, I could have told you that. Okay, well, why didn't you? So, what we wound up doing was we got a hold of Jigs. We found the intake that we needed and the throttle body, and it just so happened to be the biggest one they offer. This thing's going to be stupid. And this video, I'll share Trevor's video here. You'll see that.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Again, because it's all there is in the world is ladies and gentlemen. I think as a whole, we all survived the fantasy draft. I may have drafted a couple light bulbs and a ridge and maybe a hangover, but that's okay. So take a look at this. This is what we got done so far. Had to do some modifications to the beast and get a new intake, like I said, and a new throttle body. And boy, oh boy, Michael, it's this has been a fun project all week, and we still got some work to do. But you know what? Fuck it, it's Friday and it's football on Sunday. Everybody have a great weekend, and have 3 or 4 for me, and don't drive and get Uber. And fuck it, it's Friday.
I'm sorry, I saw Craig's comment. So yes, as you can see, we slightly modified this 6-liter. It now has the Jegs manufactured intake. I'm not sure the name of the actual intake or any of that. I'll have to go look that back up on Monday, but it basically looks like a giant tunnel ramp. And then we put a 103 millimeter throttle body on it. That thing's going to be stupid. We're going to try to squeeze out about 12 pounds of boost, hopefully. So basically today I got the intake seated. I don't like the placement of the vacuum ports, and I don't like the placement of the map sensor, just because they're a pain in the ass to get to. The map sensor is at the very, very, very back of that intake, which that's going to be a fun time to ever change if I have to. The vacuum lines are under it, which if I take the fuel feed line or the link line off the front and the throttle body, I can just slide my arm under there, which is okay. But if it's running and I'm trying to find a vacuum leak, that's going to be an utter bitch. But then when I set the intake on it this morning, on the water pump that you didn't see in that video, you know, the factory one, the elbow, the upper rad elbow, prevented the throttle body from, you know, sitting where it needed to go. And then I thought, oh, that's fine, we'll flip it this way. Because the alternator goes there. And I'm going, what in the hell? It's like you take one step forward with this thing and you got to jump back 10 feet. It sucks. But it's worth it, and I can't wait to see it. And I know Trevor's super excited. This thing's going to be a monster. It's going to be like a 700 to 800 horsepower monster when we're done this time. So I can't wait. I just wish I could get going and not have to stop and tear something else off because it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit now. But this is what happens when you modify something. So it is what it is. Doc's in the house. What's up, Doc? Good seeing you, buddy. Doc Anthony. How we doing? So yeah, that's been my week pretty much, is just focusing on that. Fortunately, right now we're not dead in the shop, but I can space everything out, and plus we've been trying to get this done. We had an appointment today with the tuner. I had to back them up until the week after next because I flat out told them, I said, I don't want to rush this to get it done quick and then miss something stupid and cause something really bad to happen. So I want to make sure that once we send it to you guys, it's good, and all you got to do is redo the clicky clack stuff that I'm not going to do, and there we go. But it's going to be flat out stupid. I almost want to see this Hummer in a quarter mile now. That thing will pass anything but a gas station. But we're still on track. They wanted it by the end of the month to go down to a concert, and I'm doing everything in my power to make that happen. So, and I still have to get that boat trailer done. Because Indiana being Indiana, we're not in the 90s anymore. We're not even in the 80s. We barely made it to the 70s today. So I got to get that damn trailer done quick. Oh man. Doc says he's still in bed. His back's been killing him. I hate back problems.
Yeah. TENS unit.
Yeah, TENS unit. TENS, like TENS?
TENS.
TENS, yeah.
TENS unit.
It's like electroshock therapy, but it puts you to sleep.
Oh man, it's great.
I have yet to use it.
I love my TENS unit.
I just use an actual car battery, when I grab it.
Well, I mean, I use mine for sciatic nerve pain, but it works.
So I have, and I've got to get that Harley back in there because I have a lead on parts.
Well,
Finally. Might get to drive it before snow flies. But that pretty much wraps up the gears portion of this. So yeah, right now we're just, it's the time of the year where it's weird. A couple of the service trucks went down, but they're like wrapping the season up, so it's not a huge problem. Doc says he's got an 11s unit.
oh,
Oh, that's one step better than a 10.
apparently, yeah.
That's Bluetooth.
Is that what that is?
Oh man. But yeah, no, it's been an entertaining week with the Hummer. Anytime I get into heavy motor work like that, anytime you do anything that's not intended for what it's going on, it can be tricky. And it's just, this week's been pretty trying with that thing. Trevor thinks I hate his truck. I don't. I hate it right now, but I'll get over it. When I hear that thing sing, I get over it real quick. And then I ran into the stuff with the Corvette that I did, the 64 Corvette. Same problem, same water pump. Again. Got screwed by a water pump. The Corvette, the water pump, the way the LS water pumps kick out, there's the two heater core hoses. Well, the nipples are like strategically in line with the frame on the 64 Corvette. You can't do anything there. So we actually had to pop those out of the water pump, which they're only in there with like thread locker or something. Heat it up a little bit and pop, out it comes. Then you carefully run a thread tapper in there and put a couple 90-degree fittings on. Problem solved. Except for I wasn't very careful about it and stripped one. Then get another water pump and try not to dick that one up. So I guess I have a thing for running into problem with LS water pumps. It's my thing. But we got it all sorted out. What I did was I researched a water pump off of a 2009 6-liter, which is basically what those heads are off of. And as it would turn out, in the truck, they offered one that had a stubby nipple on it instead of this long pipe that was directly in the way of everything. Put that on there, and I think it's going to work. Worst case, I might have to get a new upper hose. Big friggin' deal. We'll make it work. But I had to get a new map sensor because the one we originally had would not fit, and we kind of need a 3-bar sensor so that it can read what we need it to read so we can build the boost, we need the computer to go clickety click, clack, clackety clack, clack, and put that damn thing up to whatever boost we set it at. I just need it to work. So, anyway, long story short, I thought I found one at Napa. I had to go so far to call NTK up personally and get a hold of their tech line today, which was a treat. And I asked him, I said, I need to know, is this particular part number a 3-bar sensor? He goes, that's a 1.65 bar sensor. I said, what in the hell is a 1.6? Is it a 2-bar? I mean, you don't estimate it, you're giving me like fat. So I'm like, okay. I said, well, I need one that style, but in 3-bar. And he's like, yeah, I can't tell you that. Oh, great. Thankfully, we have a speed shop in town. I called Joe up, and he's like, yeah, I got one here, man. Come get it. So we were good. Problem solved. Now I have to rewire the truck because the plugs are different. It's just, see, I get one step, and then I have to take 5 back. It's what happens, man. But we will get it right. So, I see Big Shrimpin' in the house. What's up, Big Shrimpin'? How you doing, buddy? Mike says, I don't know how you do it, brother. I absolutely hate doing mechanics. Well, I'm a glutton for punishment, okay? I absolutely love torture. I love nothing more than my brain locking itself and screaming in a corner. But I mean, it's not always like this. It takes a different breed to actually push through that. There's people that would quit over something like that. So I'm not gonna quit. I mean, it's like, no, you want to be stubborn. I'm stubborn too. So let's see who wins this fight. We will get it right though. It'll be ripping and roaring. Hopefully Monday or Tuesday I'll have that girl singing. But I mean, right off the bat though, I'm not expecting it to run right. I'll be surprised if it runs at all, to be honest, because the new throttle body, with it being so big, it's pulling in a lot more air. There's also going to be a booster pump installed, which is going to be dumping more fuel, and I don't know if it's going to be triggered at the right time or not, so I don't think it's going to fire up and run. I think I'm going to have it towed to the tuner, let them play with the tune to at least get it to a baseline so it'll start. Because now we've changed the cam. The cam is taller, so there's all sorts of things that have been changed now that isn't in the programming. And my boss today said, don't be surprised if it doesn't start. I said, well, I'm not. I'll be surprised if it does start. Basically, just because of everything we changed. There's all sorts of sequences that they have to go into the brain and change now, because I also found a huge vacuum leak, which we didn't know we had. It was a hard one to find. It was a port that I had to cap off on the original intake. And the cap that the instructions said to use is junk. It's garbage. It's just a little neoprene cap. Well, we're running 105 octane in this thing. I'm guessing the fumes from that deteriorated this cap. Because, I mean, it just went... It looked like a cap that's been on there for 15 years. And it was only on there, like, 9 months. So, yeah, it definitely If it starts, I'll be surprised. Oh man, B-Wiz is in the house. What's up, B-Wiz? How you doing, buddy? Somebody must have bumped the cam. 3G says, bump cam. Yeah. Oh, we're talking about the motor. Yeah. Duh. See, it's just I'm fried right now.
Been a long week.
Yes, it is the tallest cam we could get without having to forge the bottom end, which we should have just gone ahead and done, because why not at this point? But we're still running a stock bottom end for now. I don't think it's going to hold up very long. I don't. I know that the LSs are rated for a lot of power. The bottom ends are rated for a lot of power. But what you gotta think at that same time, this is a 3/4 ton truck, basically. It's a brick. And it's heavy. So now you got all this stuff. I'm just hoping that if a piston throws, I'm hoping it throws through the bottom and not the top, destroying all the new stuff. But we should be good for the amount of power we're putting in right now. We should be okay. Oh yeah, the heads are port and polished. I don't know if you know who Ligenfeltzer is, but they actually ported and polished these heads, which is why we didn't want to take them off and send the other heads back in. That could have saved me a lot of freaking headaches, and that thing would be up and running right now. Paid a lot to have that done, so we got to make these work. But the nice part is these rectangle port heads have larger chambers and larger valves. This is going to be very interesting. I can't wait to hear this thing just idle. It's the cam durations are when I had the two cams out, there was a noticeable difference. So it's going to be interesting. But we went ahead while we had all that out. There's a new oil pump in it. There is a new timing chain in it. The gears were fine. The truck only has 100,000 on it, not barely over 100,000. The gears were okay. I didn't find it. I found a little bit of gunk in the pickup screen, but nothing to be concerned about. So I don't think there's anything internally going on in the main bearings or the cam bearings or anything like that. I didn't see any weird wear at all on the cam itself. So I think we're in good shape. I mean, we're not going to beat 1,000 horse yet, but we're building this thing up to do it. I look to see one of two things happen. I look to see either the transfer case just grenade, because it's all-wheel drive. You can't pull it out of four. Oh, she's definitely going to breathe real good. I should have took a video of these ports. Just the job they did on that was beautiful. It was a work of art. It really was. So with the throttle body we originally had, probably an opening something resembling that. Yeah, now we're like that. It's huge. It's easily a 5-inch or a 6-inch opening. Now I'm probably going to have to find a boot to fit that, because I don't think the one that came with the Pro Charger is going to fit that, unfortunately. It's like I said, there's going to be a lot of back and forth now for a lot of stupid stuff, and it's frustrating. But I got to keep telling myself it's worth it. Because one, it's going to make Trevor insanely happy. And I'm also going to be insanely happy because it's like, yeah, I built that. So, you know, I didn't go to school for any of this. So I'm pretty proud of myself when I accomplish something like this. But the thing I like to do is a lot of research. I didn't do that here, and now we're running into problems. I should have done that when we thought about taking the heads off of that truck. Or that motor. I should have just done the research then. Then I've been like, okay, we're going to run into these problems, but I didn't. And now we're running into these problems. So that was my fault. But now we know. So it's all right though. We'll get past it. I don't call these problems really. They're just hurdles. They're hurdles. The same thing happened when we were building the Hellblazer. Well, when I helped build the Hellblazer, the same thing happened. You had to figure out a way around this. You had to figure out a way around that. You had to figure out a way around this to make that work, so you could figure out a way around that to make that work. It seems monotonous, but it's possible. Anything is possible. So it's just something that we can't rush, which is what I told the tuner, and I said I could spend the whole night trying to figure this thing out and maybe get it to bark off, but I don't want to overlook something because I'm rushing trying to get it done to make an appointment. I said, so we need to back this appointment off. And honestly, if I don't get it done next week either, we're going to back it off again because it's not going until I'm happy. I want to make sure that I didn't overlook anything. I want to make sure that there is no reason for failure that I can control. So if it takes me a little longer and I gotta back a bunch of people up, well then that's what's gotta happen. It is what it is. So yep, I'm getting hollered at for something. Alright guys, well, I am going to go ahead and end it here. But I hope you guys have a great weekend. We don't get a long weekend this weekend. You guys already knew that. I gotta remind myself. But thank you all for coming. Thank you moderators, which is pretty much, for the most part, all of you. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it so much. Hope you have a great weekend. And I will see you on Monday. I will make sure that I don't do what I did this week. So, we will see you on Monday. Thanks for coming, guys. I appreciate you so much. I will catch you later.